howl of the slow holiday jazz. Welcome to the last call of the Holiday Special, everyone.
Ho, ho, ho! What's up?
Wow.
Yeah. It's the Christmas spirit. Guys, it's...
One thing I would like to address,
Join by Chris McCartney, Maggie.
Joined by Chris, Hartley, Mike, and Maggie. One thing I'd like to address, we recorded that entire episode, and I'm not sure when it goes out on video, if anything. Just know, for the audio listeners only, that I recorded this entire episode where below the table, I'm wearing two literal Christmas stockings on my feet.
Not like knee highs.
I never showed them.
No.
I just wore them.
That wasn't even for us either, because we can't see.
I just wore them.
Just
Are you
for
still
you.
wearing them? I'm still wearing them.
Yeah, it's just for you.
I'm no word of a lie. I wonder if I can get this.
Yeah,
on
I
video.
see
oh my
them.
God.
There's one.
That's great.
And
Wow.
there's the second.
Wow, that's really good.
Well
we're
done.
also all wearing Santa
Wait,
hats.
Yes, we
you
are.
gotta
Yeah,
raise
there we
them
go.
again.
We'll post a picture of it.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. Because
Yeah,
we don't release these episodes on video.
Yeah, we just do all of the work to record them there.
Yeah.
Sheil, I hung out with the guy who makes
I gotta get
our intro song today, Sheil, and he was like, "You record all of them on video?" I was like, "Yeah, we've got probably like two
Isn't
full 20
that amazing?
episodes." And
Yeah,
he's like,
no.
"Why?" But I don't understand. I haven't seen
It's
anything.
for the
It's a great
TikToks
question.
that we
TikToks.
haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Life is busy. Trust me, this will all come back at some point. We're going to make it work. We're going to use it, okay?
We're gonna make it work at some point.
One day.
Yeah, speed of light travels slower in this world.
That's
So podcast audio comes
that
first.
comes from a person who's never studied physics.
Struggle with
we
math.
want to talk about the episode.
Yes, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy all of the things.
Happy all the things.
All of the things.
Happy solstice. Happy
Chris,
Hanukkah.
fantastic.
Happy-
Oh,
that was
thank
so
you.
fun.
That was really fun.
We had no idea what we were going into.
Absolutely not.
in
I'll
this.
be
We had
honest.
no clue what characters we were going to play.
And I wasn't ready to play John Tree.
I wasn't ready to. I didn't know that I would have a resurrection.
I forgot.
For some reason, Pickle wasn't on my radar. Also,
No.
Yeah.
I forgot how to play a monk. Even though the roles helped me out the whole way through the episode.
Yeah.
I forgot how to play a monk, and I also forgot how to be dumb as fuck
Yeah.
as John Tree.
You did a
No,
great
you
job.
didn't.
Thank you. I picked it up.
Yeah.
I picked it up pretty quick.
Yeah,
Comes straight from the heart.
From the soul.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen you roll so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Oberon rolled
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah,
As long as it's not canon, he rolls like a normal person.
yeah. Seriously, I don't know how.
I mean, no one permanently died, so we can say that was a canon event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
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 We're all
Just
alive.
one random Christmas tree pomegranate fiasco.
41
So
points
funny.
of damage.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, that was just one attack that was a crit.
That was one hit.
Yeah. So that was, I think, with his arrow attacks.
Error.
It's normally
Error
like
attack.
4d8 of like damage plus like modifier. So that was like 8d8 damage plus like 10 extra. Yeah, it was a
Crazy.
lot.
Wow.
Chris, what inspired you to set the scene here? Like, what sort of like started this idea for this? Right, obviously Christmas.
I get us telling him to
No,
make it Christmas.
I know, but like, what inspired you to like
well, the way
position in the Fae?
The way I kind of thought about it was like it'd be fun to do like kind of like an evil Santa Claus, and I thought, well,
Yeah.
who would be a fun evil Santa Claus? And like, well, Oberon kind of looks like a nature
I
Santa.
didn't expect that, but I loved it. It was great.
What? I have a question.
Yes,
The pomegranates.
yes.
Is that related to Greek lore?
I think the reason why I said pomegranates mainly because
They
I
look like
wanted them to
balls
look like baubles
on
on
a
a
tree.
Christmas tree,
Oh.
but
Like
also
ornaments?
I wanted there to be a reason why Lydia had a red nose.
Okay.
Hence to be
Right.
like the
Which checks
The
out.
Rudolph.
yes, yeah. So that's purely the reason why it was pomegranates.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
great. That was really good.
Yeah. I also kind of wanted to have a little bit of like a Sherlock Holmes kind of like detective kind of feel, hence the introduction of Isrin Hopper as like a...
I loved him. And he rolled the
yeah.
best. He was all of your good rolls. And
Yeah, he was great.
He was on our side.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's so cool that you brought him to
I
life.
Yeah.
him.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
that. That was the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, that was the character. It was
Let's talk
between
about it, go.
Pickle and Isrin for who I was going to play for like the 2-shot in the Fae. And I think Isrin came first. And then I think like when I was talking with the group.
We did like a chemistry read.
We did
of
like
all
a
of us.
and I brought Isrin and I brought Pickle into the mix, and I just found that like with John Tree and Isrin and like the low voices there, I feel like there was a little bit of conflict there, but also at the same time like he felt very grounded in a world that was absolutely fucking insane. So I think I decided to turn the dial up and be Pickle instead, and I think it worked out for the better.
Yeah,
it's so much fun to play that way. But like you played Isrin great. I love the way that you
It almost was
portrayed
very
him.
grounded.
It was
like,
really good.
Like
I was honestly one of my favorite NPCs that like have been close to the main party.
Isrin Hopper.
I the voice you use, I fucking bring him around again. Or
Yeah,
a guy
it
that
was
sounds
great.
like him. It was an awesome voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
It's also
you.
fun because like it's a group dynamic where we can all fuck around,
Yeah.
and you just have to babysit us,
Yeah.
which is also kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like where it's like he's just stuck with us, like
Yeah.
there's no one
Yeah.
else.
Isrin also at the last.
It's so funny. Sorry for cutting
No,
you off.
no, you're good,
It
you're
is
good.
so funny that in our main campaign, our main characters are like this is a comedy show, so like there's funny, but there's not just whatever debauchery is in these
my
episodes.
Yeah.
Where every single NPC that we meet is like, who the I don't want to be around you at all.
And we're like, you're stuck with us.
Yeah.
We're all you got.
We're
in the
so funny.
some
It's
reason.
really great.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so fucking jokes. And just the John Tree stuff coming in always. Queen Titania.
Yeah, you know what? That's turned into a
God.
vocal. That's turned into a tick where the
Yeah.
moment I hear it, I have to say it. Oh, and then it wasn't said for the whole episode, and then he brings me alive, and he's talking to you, and I just picture John Tree covered in blood, laying on the ground still, just come back to consciousness. Queen Titania. Oh, so funny.
Yeah. That was really good. Isrin was great. It was cool. So you just pulled up my sheet, right?
I pulled up your sheet and then I added. I think he's like level 8 on my sheet right now.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you
So I made him a
leveled
little
up a
bit
bit.
stronger.
Because
Yeah.
I was surprised with like the amount of damage that he was doling out.
Yeah, he was. He had I think like 5d6 of like sneak attack damage.
Yeah, it was
which
cool to play with two rogues, like with in a party. I don't think I've ever had two rogues in
It's
a party
pretty overpowering,
before.
especially if like, you roll really good stealth
Are you
checks.
Yeah.
kidding
I
me?
love rogues.
Yeah, rogues are awesome. Yeah. That was freaking awesome. And Lydia being Rudolph, hilarious.
Yeah,
really funny.
Santa.
There was also a little nod to Tiny Tim. We had
Oh, yeah, Small Sam.
we had Small Sam.
That was really good.
Yeah, thank
that
you.
was really good. I was wondering where Small Sam went. We just ditched him, right?
You just ditched him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he watched his friend's house explode,
Yeah.
and then he was like, he had PTSD, and we were
Yeah.
like, cool, thank
Cool.
you so much.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also love how like who knows if the Pixies are fine. We just sat down and had a meal, you know?
Yeah.
It was like there was no
Also, yes,
we did it.
that was so funny that the end of our session, we were trying so hard to find a lesson, and there was no lesson to be learned, which I love. I
was-
so
The lesson
funny.
is that we never learn our lesson.
Correct.
We consistently are right.
Yeah.
Well, listen. This is if it is a canon event. This takes place before the 2-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you guys are the same people.
Yeah,
You have
of
not
course.
changed one
Yep.
bit.
No,
You
no.
know?
We're gonna be this forever.
No, and I would assume at this point, like because of this, we probably become more legendary scouts to some degree. Like I was sure, like we would have Oberon's favor at that point,
It's why
which is
people keep-
why we're tasked to do the 2-shot,
Yeah.
right?
People keep coming to us.
so funny.
That's
why.
So funny.
Are we
not gonna go and like find out where this came from? This evil tree? No, let's have
Nah.
dinner.
Yeah.
Listen, I had to end
What
the- I had to
tree?
end the episode some way.
No, I know. It was just awesome because
Yeah.
everyone's like, all right.
I
yeah.
guess.
fucking
I mean, now we got food.
whimsy.
We got takeout.
Yeah, they're all singing to us too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was a lot of fun. That was really, really cute. Yeah, you went down. I can't believe you were you almost got murdered.
Dude, John Tree is an idiot. So he runs into the middle of battle, does as much damage
Which
as
is a
humanly,
lot.
which is
A ton.
A lot.
fuck ton of damage. Especially like I can't believe I went like flurry of blows, 2 crits, 2 hits. Amazing.
Unreal.
But he also just when he's not attacking is standing still.
Yeah.
And he's just
Yeah,
like
we need to get you some like spiked armor, some like armor of Agathis, something. We need
Fair.
to get you something that like
I've got a 17
hits
AC.
back. No,
We
I
should- we
know.
should-
Oh,
but
that hits
we
back.
should
Yeah.
drill little wheels on your feet.
So I'm just always moving, even though I don't want
They'll
to.
just make you punk rock and give you a bunch of spikes.
I like
a little
Yeah,
spine.
wearing
and then
Heelys.
we'll tie a rope around your waist and push you out into battle and then reel you back in. Yeah.
I like that.
So
I
it sounds like
that.
you guys want to come back to this little trio.
Oh yeah.
fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god, it's so much fun.
If we're alive, yeah.
We're gonna need a
tree.
name for these three. We have Team Not the Time in Hallow.
Oh my goodness.
We're just like the Fae fucks. Like we're just
Fae
the
fucks.
Fae fuck.
Fae fucks.
Yeah.
There you go.
the finicky 3.
No.
the
Don't try
Fae
and
fucks.
up the Fae fucks.
The Fae fucks.
Fae fucks.
All right, canon. It's the Fae fucks.
Yeah.
And then you flew into the tree. You flew
Well,
into
I
the
was
tree.
just like,
The tree was evil, right?
The tree was
the tree
evil.
was super evil.
Okay.
But I was like, I'm 90 feet in the air or some shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, where else am I gonna go?
Would him burning
Yeah.
the tree have done anything?
Yes, actually. So
How fast does it burn?
See, the one time I want to do something
You're
like
right,
that,
you're right.
and I don't do it, it would have done something.
When every other time
There's
it usually
so many
doesn't.
other times where I do something like that, and Chris was like, "Why'd you knock that over? That has nothing to do with any of this, bro."
So actually what I had planned was if you started to light the tree on fire, that would have distracted Oberon, and he would have been rolling his attack rolls with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay, but he was rolling
see.
shit anyway.
He was rolling
so-
shit anyways, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it worked out.
Yeah,
It worked
I
out.
did dumb down Oberon a bit because like normally like
Well, yeah,
He's
he
a
would've-
god.
He
he's
would
like
have destroyed
challenge
us.
level like 20 or so.
We could say the
Yeah.
pomegranates brought him down.
He wasn't his real self.
Yeah.
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 He was Santa Claus.
He was juiced up on
And
some
Santa
stuff.
Claus doesn't know how to fight.
No, he's too jolly
Yeah,
and crazy.
He's way too jolly.
Yeah. Damn. Well, that was a lot of fun. Do we want to go around the table and talk about Christmas?
I'm good.
Holidays.
What's the best gift you ever got on Christmas? Or what's your one holiday Christmas memory that really stands out?
Well, my family used to do like we're more pagan shit.
Oh, okay,
like
right.
kind of. But
Yeah.
like one of the things that we used to do, it's like more of a New Year's, New Year's.
Christmas, New Year's, they're kind
But
of
you
together.
take a log out and you drag it around the house. And you drag it
Oh.
around the house. Yeah, and you yell, like technically you're like, you yell all the bad stuff that happened through the year at it. And then you burn it. And
Is
you
that-
just like go around the house.
Is that like what a Yule log is? It's like
Kind of.
Yell,
It's like,
a
yeah.
yell
well,
log.
like that's what they used to
yell
do.
log, yeah.
It's like apparently a thing in Latvian tradition. They would go around a town and each town would have like a tree and they would bring it to house and ask
Wow.
people to like basically come out and say your shit to this tree. And then they would take all the trees trunks to the center of town and burn them.
That's cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like,
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
I was gonna say I remember getting GTA 5 one Christmas.
Yeah, honestly,
but
the
that's
first
way
thing
cooler.
that came up, like, I was just like,
Very
honestly,
interesting.
my iPod changed my life when I got it for the first time. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wild. On
Yeah.
in Polish tradition, there is, I don't know if it's Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, but there's like, we have like a 3 a.m. witching hour
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that, where on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, animals are supposed to talk. And we would always have Christmas at our friend's place in Orangeville, and they had a
Oh
farm
my
out
God.
there.
That's close to where
So
I
like
grew
at
up, yeah.
3 a.m. we would like go into the barn and like listen to the animals talk, but it was just chickens.
Interesting.
I love that so much.
That's
Yeah, but
fun.
like that's what we would do. We would just like hang out there for a little bit and like, you know, like, oh, they're saying something, I think.
That's the good shit.
I
It's
love
like,
that stuff,
Like my
yeah.
grandma used to like put oranges like in our shoes and stuff like that. Like there's like
Yeah.
specific things that I'm like, I want, like I could read about like
There's so
folktale,
many-
folklore stuff forever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's Christmas related, but we have another one where you cut out a massive key.
Well, all of Christmas was just taken from pagans, and
Right.
so it's fine. Anyways,
Exactly.
or like, but yeah, whatever holidays you celebrate.
Yeah.
I want to
yeah.
understand more holiday celebrations.
Yeah.
from all like cultures.
Of course.
because I'm just like, there's such cool shit.
Yeah, there's so
and I
much
hate that we're
random-
so overwhelmed by like in our,
Yeah.
I don't know, everything's Santa.
I don't know.
Everything's
I don't know when specifically it happens. I feel like it was near like Christmas. But another thing we would do is you cut a key out of like cardboard or something or any material, but it has to be like in the shape of a key, and then it has to have a keyhole.
This is magic.
And you pour wax through the keyhole. and then the wax collects into like either you pour it over a bucket of water or in a tub, and then it collects and like creates like this like shape, and you pull it out and you shine a light on it, and then whatever the shadow casts is like your fortune.
We did this too.
I think it's like a New Year's thing.
I've done that with my dad.
Yeah, what
but
is
it's
that?
Not wax. We used something else, I think. But it's like, where it's like, and you just kind of like, you have to pour it. We didn't have a key thing.
Yeah, for us it was the key.
Poured it,
you got to do the
and
key.
it's like, and then you had to figure out, like, you had to like, it's kind of like tea leaf reading in some ways, where it's like, what's the shape?
Yeah. For us, it was you take the shape and you shine a light, and it's the shadow that the shape casts is what it is.
This stuff, this is
That's
what
crazy.
we need.
This is what it's all about.
This is what we need.
This is what all about. GTA 5, Chris.
No, I remember always getting like a cool new video game every year, so I thought that was fun. But I also remember like when I was little, like we'd always leave out like cookies, like milk, and like I think we used to leave out like carrots out on near the front lawn for like the reindeer. And then I remember believing that very, very old up until.
Did you ever get like tricky? Like, were you a kid that was like, I'm gonna catch him?
Oh yeah, I
think my mom was very sneaky. Like, I don't think I realized until like I stumbled upon the presents one year, just like opening like a crate not a crate, but like a box one time and seeing just the presents. Like, and it was like December 23rd. I was like, something doesn't add up.
Yeah. I remember there was one Christmas, I lived in an apartment building. There was one Christmas, and it was like a few days before Christmas Eve. I had a window facing like the patio, and I saw like a shadow come over like the front of the curtain outside, and it was like early in the morning. And then I ran to the living room, and there were like a couple presents on the Christmas tree, and I was like, Santa! I fucking saw Santa! Pickle saw Santa! But it's funny that you say like finding the Christmas gifts, because I had one Christmas where a few days before I found my Christmas presents. I found one, and it was the one that I wanted really bad, and it was Lego Trains, the CD game of Lego Trains.
And Mike and his train.
And I remember opening it, and I showed my mom, and then she was like, "Oh, like Santa's gonna get like really mad." And then after that, I like couldn't find it anymore, or like all like the gifts in that area were gone after that. And I like they did a good job of like making me believe that like Santa was out there and like they were working together. She was like, "Oh, like Santa has to drop some things off early, before Christmas, because like he's busy. He's a busy guy." Yeah.
Wow.
How about you, Hartley?
Okay, so now we're getting into just like Christmas traditions and
well, I don't know, like what's like
Give me your
good
holiday
good
vibe.
holiday memories?
My mom would do this thing where there was a magical box that you'd have to like go outside when you were a kid, and you'd like do that. On Christmas Eve, reindeer food would appear in the box magically. Yeah. And you'd have to do like this little spin around in circles 3 times, throw it over your shoulder. And then
that's
like,
really cool.
And then the same thing as Chris, like you'd throw it on the roof for like the reindeer when they would like land on your roof. And so we did that. And then there's like a couple of years where my mom went like above and beyond, where I can't remember how, but she would like, I think there was one year where there was reindeer prints on the roof the morning after.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Well, those were real.
Those are real.
Those were real. Yeah.
That was someone breaking into your home.
Right. Yes. But that's the basic Christmas stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's fun.
Just searched it up. It's for the ritual of Andrzejki, in the Polish ritual for the wax and the keys, and it is a tradition, has its roots in old pagan times.
Yeah.
People believe in strong connections between the real and spiritual world, and that's coming up. That's going to be the night from 29th to the 30th of November.
Fun fact.
So it's coming up.
I don't know if I've talked
for
about
us,
this
not
before.
for you guys listening, troublemakers.
Like Latvia specifically is like they kind of crown themselves, and like many cultures technically do this, but they crown themselves as being the people that invented the Christmas tree.
Oh,
yeah. So like every
yeah.
year they have like a whole like lighting celebration that's like very like historic
Of
and
course.
like, but it's very like no.
We did it.
It was ours.
Yeah.
It was ours, guys.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
And it's I think it's really cool to just see like, I don't know. I like seeing where things came from in those ways where I'm like, tell me.
You love a good lore dump.
Yeah.
I love a good lore dump. Like, and that's it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anything else?
No.
I hope everybody has a beautiful, if you celebrate Christmas, a beautiful Christmas tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you're listening to this the day it releases,
I hope you didn't discover any Christmas intended to be from Santa.
Go spend time with your family.
I hope you got to spend time with loved ones and happy people, and I hope you eat a lot of food, and I hope you get kind of drunk at least one of these days this week.
Just a little buzz.
Don't drive safe.
buzz.
Have a designated driver, and have a place to sleep.
Spiked eggnog or what's the other one that
you're-
everyone loves?
Bailey's,
But also
Kahlua,
the hot one, the apple
hot
cider.
toddy,
Apple cider.
malt cider. Yeah.
That's the one.
Mulled wine.
Mulled wine.
Yeah.
I hope you're cozy and warm.
Yeah. Also watch, like, if you're like spending Christmas alone, watch A Million.
Polar Express.
No, I
with Tom
hate
Hanks.
that movie.
How dare you,
I
Maggie? That's my
hate
favorite
it.
Christmas
I
movie.
hate it. No.
We are sworn enemies.
No.
I attack Minx
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
for 15
Not
plus
even
6.
me, just me.
15 plus 6.
No. Oh, what's the one with Jack Black and
The Holiday.
Kate Winslet? The Holiday.
Oh.
That one, and
a
also
good
The
one.
Last Holiday with Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are both fun vibes for me.
And Polar
Absolutely.
Express.
No, it's so scary. It's so scary. I hate it.
On that note,
Take it away, Tom Hanks.
No.
All aboard!
Oh my God.
He's gonna eat all the children.
Mike is obsessed with Tom Hanks.
On the Polar Express.
Should really get you a shirt.
Oh my God.
I would love a Polar Express shirt.
No, just
I bought the vinyl for this Christmas. I'm probably listening to it right now. If you're listening to this, know that Michael is right now listening to the Polar Express album on repeat on vinyl in his abode.
in his abode.
In his abode. And he's a boat.
This is
All right,
how you would
Chris,
Oh my
end
God.
this nightmare.
I'm trying.
The nightmare after Christmas.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us on our holiday special last call, joined by Chris, Mike, Hartley, and Maggie. We will see you next time on Trouble at the Tavern. Take it away with the slow holiday jazz.
La 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 la.
Tom Hanks.